All you have to do is believe. You have to believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it. Believe that a place at the top is waiting for you. If you are ready to work for it, to sacrifice for it, to breathe it, to live for it. Every step you take must be with intention and directed towards your goal. When you will understand that, you will be able to work with everything inside you with passion, drive, and power.
People often ask what the secret to success is, as if there is only one. There isn't one secret. There's not one magic button you push and then overnight you become successful. It's a process of hard work and mastering your craft. It's the dedication to stick it out and find a way to reach.
The reason why you're so frustrated and angry and bitter is because you're functioning on an old software internally. And life is demanding an upgrade. And you keep pushing off the alarm, saying, remind me tomorrow. It's time for the next version of yourself. Snap out of it. You're gonna have to sacrifice who you used to be. Sacrifice is what's gonna get you in the door. Sacrifice is what's gonna have you seated at the table. College is not high school, and the real world is not college. And so you can't keep showing up the old version of yourself. And so you gotta learn how to sacrifice your time. You gotta sacrifice. When you wanna sleep, you have to wake up. When you wanna watch that movie, you gotta read that book. If you want the future,
life,
you gotta sacrifice your time. Time, where we spend our time is what we value most. Get out of this 30-day mentality and commit for the rest of your life.
Be able to rise up in the morning.
I need you to get out of your comfort zone.
Shine on your face.
You can't be successful with the companion of comfort. Comfort and success cannot walk together.
What makes life so unique?
Boss up and admit that you are afraid. You are afraid to fulfill destiny. You are afraid to manifest. You are afraid to evolve. You are afraid to give it everything you have because you are afraid that people will reject you. You are afraid to change. You are afraid to move. Boss up and admit that you
life has so many moving parts.
And I'm just believing that today is the day that you break through. I need you to tell yourself,
every day is a new day and another opportunity.
I am not afraid of pursuing my objectives. I am not afraid of focusing. I am not afraid of sacrificing. I am not afraid of giving it everything I have. I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care what I'll look like. I'll look crazy if I have to fulfill my destiny. This is my time. Late nights, early mornings, sometimes no friends, no family. I don't know what your sacrifice is. You just may have to give everything you have.
That you have to take the opportunity to live it the best way you know how. Now on this journey of life, you're gonna face a significant amount of circumstances.
Expensive.
A significant amount of challenges.
Everybody's got something they want to do.
You're gonna fall into areas that you cannot understand.
Everybody's got somewhere they
and maybe it's not in a position for you to understand.
And oftentimes we don't hit these targets because
when you start to feel that you are in a position that you don't love your life,
I just want to share with you things that you need to start sacrificing.
Because your life is a beautiful thing.
Number one, your time. You gotta get
and no one deserves to ruin it.
If you're going to achieve
no one deserves
if you're going
to control
become it. If you're going to go somewhere,
no one
you're gonna learn how to have to
steal
sacrifice
your joy.
time. You can't have the future. And you
your
don't know how to
life
wake up at 3
is
o'clock
your
in the
life.
morning, 4 o'clock in the morning,
have the right
5 o'clock in the morning. You
to
can't
live it
have
the best
the
way
future.
you can.
You will not be able to manifest
discipline
if you're
yourself.
sleeping when the world sleeps.
And take full control
So you gotta learn
and responsibility
when everybody's sleeping.
For the
you
outcome,
only have 24 hours in a day.
or whatever it is
you got
that you
to
are
learn
seeking
to manage the time that is given to you. This means that you can't binge watch your favorite television show every day. This means that you can't be on social media every day. This means that you can't do whatever you want all day and think you're going to manifest and become this person and achieve this feat. It's not going to happen.
There are going to be so many different challenges that you must face.
Number two, you got to surrender comfort. I need you to get out
But instead of running away from the challenge,
comfort zone.
run towards the challenge.
If you're going to be successful, if you're going to achieve it, if you're going to become it,
life has meaning.
You've got to break out of your comfort zone.
It has reason.
Some of you have financial goals, you have relational goals, you have health goals, but you're comfortable. You're comfortable in the current toxic relationship you're in. You're comfortable being overweight.
Have to go through these
but I'm just wondering if there's anybody that's listening to me that's just flat out tired
that puts you in a position
of being comfortable.
To make you feel
number three,
that you're not worthy anymore.
Past versions of yourself.
But make no mistake,
there is an irritation.
You are worthy.
There is an anguish
you were created
and a pain
for something.
that we all carry.
You wasn't created for
when
nothing.
we show up in a new season, the old
life
version
has
of
a gift.
Every
a gift
season
of giving.
Requires
a gift
new
of receiving.
version of yourself.
And whether if it's good or bad,
another
you
version
got to
of
make
discipline
sure you understand
and focus
that these circumstances
and intentionality.
And these challenges has to
you gotta
happen in
sacrifice
your
the
life.
old you.
I know you keep celebrating small wins.
You will
and what
come
you
to a point
5 years ago, 2 years ago, what you did in high school. I need you to find a mirror.
You are in a hopeless situation.
I need you to say goodbye to the old version of yourself.
You may come to a point in your life
in the next 3 to 6 months
where you're at the
going to
end
make
of a
you
rope.
proud.
And the only thing left to do
next thing that's
is to climb up.
Is fear, pride,
because you only can do so much for so long.
For many of us, fear.
But make sure you're doing much more instead of doing less.
And fear is
stop stressing about the things that you cannot control and stop focusing on the things that you have control of.
Walking myself through everything
Take control of your life.
Processing everything. And so fear cloaks.
Take control of the opportunities.
As process and
believe in yourself.
And I'm talking to you. I need you to find the fear. I need you to bind up the spirit of fear. And I need you to tell yourself,
so many people out there in this world right